How excited are you to finally have a real game to get ready for?
Yeah, it's about time. It's nice to get back into a normal week and start game planning and stuff that really matters. It's always a lot more fun.
Joe, in your experience, do season opening games matter? I mean, you're 8-3, I think, as a starter, and this franchise has won 7 straight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we only get 16 games. It's got to be the fewest in any professional sport. Every single game matters. You never know which ones are going to be more important than others, but they're all very important. You just got to go out there and take them one at a time and win them. So, yeah, they're definitely important. And I think, obviously besides, you're probably asking more so besides, what the actual win means. So I would say even in that respect, yes, it's awesome to get off to a good start and get guys' confidence going and all that stuff.
Is it more important because it's a division game? You're putting more emphasis on that?
Listen, I mean, at the end of the day, you're going against the people in your division because you want to win your division. But it's not like a division game counts any more so than any of the other games. It may end up working out that way. It may not. That's why you got to just take them one at a time and see where it takes you.
What is the key to winning on the road? In your experience, you've won some huge games on the road. When you look in your mind, what is the key to winning road games?
Well, you keep it simple and you play football, and you allow everybody to play fast, and that allows them to to play physical and do the things that you really need to do to play football. I think sometimes if you try to get too cute, then you go into an atmosphere that's already going to maybe be a little bit lean on making you play a little bit slower than you should, and you make that even worse. And now you're not playing as fast and as physical and getting off the ball like you should be, and that ends up a tenth of a second here or there. It builds up and it ends up hurting you.
Facing Paul gone through so many times for years, what are some of the challenges you face in defense?
Yeah, well, I faced them a bunch in Cincinnati there. On base downs, they're going to do what they do, and then they're also going to throw in their pressures and see if you're ready to handle them. They're going to all out blitz you. Once you get down in there, or when the critical time comes. When I've played them in Cincinnati, they've always had a good front that's been able to kind of get after you a little bit, and he's been able to show you multiple looks and kind of keep you off balance with those. So, we got to, like I said, we got to play our game and not worry as much as we can about his.
What strides have you seen Noah Fant take over the past few months?
Well, he's just starting to play faster. You can tell that he's gotten the offense down, and that he's not breaking the huddle thinking about what his assignment is on every play. He's just going and playing, and that's what allows you to be at your best.
What did you, if anything, learn about yourself after these 6 weeks with the Broncos this camp? Is there any new tricks to the old dog? Is there anything that you established that you didn't know?
It's tough to say. I've had my head down and just trying to come into a new team and be one of the guys, and also be a leader and play my best. So I haven't really reflected about the process and really what it's been. So I'm going to keep my head down, and the goal is in 17 weeks from now that we're still preparing for games, and whenever that all ends, then maybe I can reflect and see all that, but not right now.
What do you see from the line that makes you think there will be a good running football team this year with the line of these backs?
Oh man, I mean, I think those guys, just against our defense in practice, the way that the athleticism they have, and the speed that they play with, it can really get defenses moving. And with the backs that we have back there, if you can get the defense flowing and guys overrunning things or whatever it might be, those guys are going to hit the hole fast and make the most yards they can. So.
Is Rich Gabriel, is his approach different from coordinators you've had in the past? And how helpful was he to you in getting acclimated coming here?
Yeah, well, I think there's always similarities, just based on the offenses that guys run. And so you can see kind of some carryover there with how he installs things and how he game plans. I think Rich has been great from the very beginning. I mean, we're both obviously new here, but I think we've had we started off on a great foot just with this whole offseason and how practices have gone. I think we've been very comfortable with each other. And I think that's just a good starting point for, a long run here that we have, and being on the same page, and when there's trust between the quarterback and the coordinator, it just makes things so much easier in terms of game planning and knowing what to have in and what not to.
Joe, you've never been on the field with Antonio Brown at the same time, but seen him twice a year. I'm sure seeing him on film when you're watching the same opponents. I'm guessing you thought you got away from him. Just how good do you think AB is?
I mean, he's obviously one of the he's one of the best to do it right now. He's one of the best to ever do it. He's just got so many different ways he can beat you. He's quick. He's fast. He works really hard. He knows what he's doing. You get the ball in his hands, and he can do, a bunch of things with it. So yeah, it's not been fun necessarily watching him, but hopefully we can keep it as fun as possible, on Monday night.
Did you study tape by watching Hard Knocks at all?
No, I haven't watched Hard Knocks at all. It's been a while for me since I've watched Hard Knocks. I'm usually in bed by the time that comes on. So.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.